Sorry about that. Hello, hi, and hey, welcome to Doki Doki Literature Club. My name is Nate Keeper, and today we are going to be finding out how truly disturbing this game actually is. Now, I've heard rumors about how it goes from 0 to 100% really, really fast. Now, I, myself, as a horror game connoisseur, I've seen all sorts of disturbing and terrifying games. I played Corpse Party, I played Alien Isolation, I played Outlast 1 and 2, and I really want to play Whistleblower, but that's beside the point. I'm going to see how disturbing this game actually is. This game is not suitable for children who are those easily disturbed. Please. I am not that easily disturbed. AC, am I that easily disturbed? She shook her head no. Oh, lovely! Individuals suffering from anxiety or depression may not have a positive experience playing this game. Oh, great! This is gonna be great. Would you like to review detailed content warnings contain spoilers? No. No. I don't need to fucking look at content. By playing Doki Doki Literature Club, you agree to have noticed the game's age rating in your region and consent to its budget. Oh, please. It can't be that bad. Please. Ooh. Oh, look at that. It's cute. It's cute. My name? I'm gonna use one of my cosplay names. Or one of my OC cosplay. Bear. Blue. Totally not named after my cat. Hey! I see an annoying girl running towards me from the distance, waving her arms in the air like she's totally oblivious to any attention she might draw to herself. Sounds like half the children I work with. That girl is Sayori, my neighbor and good friend since we were children. You know, the kind of friend you never see yourself making today, but it just kind of works out because you know each other. But it's just kind of works. I can't talk today. But it just kind of works because you know each other. Hold on, I'm going to calm down the music a bit so that way y'all can hear my lovely voice. There we go. There we go. Now we should. Okay, here we go. Plus, I have a headset on and it's like blaring. We used to walk to school together on days like this, but starting around high school, she would oversleep more and more frequently, and I would get tired waking up. But if she's going to chase after me like this, I almost feel better off running away. Wow, I'm a dick. I'm like a grade A asshole. Wow. However, I just sign an idle in front of the crosswalk and let Sayori catch up to me. I'm not even gonna try to do a voice for all the female characters. No, not gonna happen. I overslept again, but I caught you this time. Maybe, but only because I decided to stop and wait for you. You say that like you were thinking about it. Cannot talk. Wow. Why can't I talk? You say that like you were thinking about ignoring me. That's mean, Baron. Well, if people stare at you for acting weird, then I don't want them to think we're a couple or something. Fine. But you did wait for me after all. I guess if you don't have it in you to be mean, even if you want to. Whatever you say, Sayori. God, I'm not doing that again. We cross the street together, make our way to school. As we draw near, the streets become increasingly speckled with other students making their daily commute. By the way, Baron, have you decided on a club to join yet? Oh, I know exactly what club I'm joining. A club? I told you already, I'm really not interested in joining any clubs today. I haven't been looking either. And that's not true. You told me you would join a club this year. Did I? I'm sure it's possible that I did. In one of our many conversations where I dismissively go along with whatever she's going on about. God, I'm such an asshole. Jeez. Saori likes to worry a little too much about me when I'm perfectly content getting by on the average while spending my free time on games and anime. Yeah, wow, that sounds a lot like me, actually. Wow. Uh-huh. I was talking about how I'm worried that you won't learn how to socialize or have any skills before. Hey! Fuck you! Your happiness is really important to me, you know. And I know you're happy now, but I die at the thought of you becoming neat in a few years because you're not used to the real world. What in God's name's a neat? What? You trust me, right? Don't make me keep worrying about you. Alright. I'll look at a few clubs if it makes you fit. God, I cannot talk to you. Wow. I'll look at a few clubs if it makes you happy. No promises though. Will you at least promise me you'll try a little? Yeah, I guess I'll promise you that. Yay! Again, I'm not even trying to do the voices. Why do I let myself get lectured by such a carefree girl? More than that, I'm surprised I even let myself relent to her. I guess seeing her worry so much about me makes me want to ease her mind at least a little bit, even if she does exaggerate everything inside of her head. She's the first to die. It's always the carefree ones that die first in horror anime. I've seen it. I've seen Higurashi, seen all the horror anime. It's always a carefree girl, or that's the one that's a psychopath. Either one. Anyway, the school day is as ordinary as ever, and it's all over before I know it. After I pack up my things, I stare blankly at the wall, looking for an ounce of motivation. Clubs. Sayori wants me to check out some clubs. I guess I have no choice but to start with the anime club. Yeah! I'm not gonna lie, that's probably the first club I would join if there was anything like that in my old high school. Actually, I think there was like that one in my high school. Anyway. Hello? Sayori? Sorry, must have come into the classroom while I was spacing out. I look around and realize I'm the only one left in the classroom. I thought I'd catch you coming out of the classroom, but I saw you just sitting there and spacing out, so I came in. Honestly, you're even worse than me sometimes. I'm impressed. You don't need to wait up for me if it's going to make you late to your own literature club. Well, I thought you might need some encouragement, so I thought, you know what? Well, that you can come to my club. Sorry. Yeah? There is no way I'm going to your club. Meanie. Sayori is the vice president of the literature club. Not that I was ever aware that she had any interest in literature. Hey, don't judge people by their... I shouldn't... I'm playing... God, I'm so confused right now. Who am I? In fact, I'm 99% certain... I'm 99% sure that she only did it because she thought it would be fun to help me start a new club. Or fun to help start a new club. Wow, I cannot speak right now. Since she was the first one to show interest after the one who proposed the club, she inherited the title Vice President. That said, my interest in literature is guaranteed to be even less. Yeah, I'm going to the anime club. Come on, please. Why do you care so much anyway? Well, I told the club yesterday I would bring in a new member. Oh god, I see where this is going. And Natsuki made cupcakes and everything. Oh god, here it comes. Don't make promises you can't keep. I can't tell if Sarah is really that much of an airhead or if she's so cunning as to have planned all this out. Both? I mean, it is possible to be both. Just gonna throw that out there. I'll let it outside. Fine. I'll stop by for a cupcake, okay? Yes! Let's go! Again, I'm not even gonna try to do cutesy anime girl voices because that's just way too much for me right now. Plus, I don't want to hear people hear me go. My roommate just gave me a very, very, very terrifying stare. Okay, here we go. And thus, today marks the day I sold my silver cupcake. I mean, yeah, I mean, honestly, I could sell my soul for less. I dejectedly follow Sayori across the school and upstairs, a section of the school I rarely visit. Why is the music off? Is my mic on? Hold on. The music's on. I don't like where this is going. Why is the music off? I dejectedly follow Sayori across the school. So I dejectedly follow Sayori across the school and upstairs, a section of the school I rarely visit. Sayori, full of energy, swings open the classroom door. Oh. Well, that was interesting. Everyone, the new member's here. I told you, don't call me a new member. Eh? I glance around the room. Welcome to the Literature Club. It's a pleasure to meet you. Sayori always says nice things about you. Oh, does she now? Seriously? You brought a boy? What? Boys can like literature too. Ish. Way to kill the atmosphere. Ah, Baron, what a nice surprise. Welcome to the club. Let's see. I'm gonna predict it right now. Let me think. One on the left's gonna break down, have a mental breakdown. One on the right is probably gonna be the one that's going to try to kill everybody. The middle one's probably gonna be the one that will, I don't know, be the logical one. I don't know. It's always the ones that look the youngest or the most logical ones. And I don't know. All words escape me in this situation. This club. Oh God. Why? Why am I playing as a pervy character? It's full of incredibly cute girls. What are you looking at? If you want something to say it. Sorry. Natsuki. The girl with the sour attitude, whose name is apparently Natsuki, is one I don't recognize. Her small figure makes her look like a first-year student. She's also the one who made cupcakes, according to Sayori. You would just ignore her when she gets moody. Sayori says that quietly to my ear. Ooh, I probably shouldn't say this aloud. Then turns back towards the other girls. Anyway, this is Natsuki, always full of energy. And this is Yuri, the smartest girl in the club. Yeah, Yuri's definitely be the one that's gonna have a mental breakdown. I can already see it. Again, bear in mind, I've never played this game before. I want to make that very clear. I have not seen any spoilers. I've not seen the ending for this. I've never played this game before. All of her is rumors. Don't say things like that. Yuri, who who appears comparably more mature and timid, seems to have a hard time keeping up with people like Sayori and Natsuki. Ah, well, it's nice to meet both of you. And it sounds like you already know Monika, is that right? That's right. It's great to see you again, Baron. Monika smiles sweetly. I'm sorry, did we have history together? Please say yes. We do know each other. Well, we rarely talked, but we were in the same class last year. Monika was probably the most popular girl in class. Smart, beautiful, athletic, of course. Yep, I can already see her. She's the one that tries to kill everybody. I know, right? I'm gonna see how truly disturbing this game is, Tim. Basically, completely out of my league. You never know. So having her smile at me, so genuinely feels a little. You too, Monika. Come sit down, Baron. We made a room for you at the table, so you can sit next to me, oh Monika. Monika? I'll get the cupcakes. Hey, I made them. I'll get them. Sorry, I got a little too excited. Then how about make some tea as well? The girls have a few desks arranged to form a table. Sorry, imagine it's been widened so that there is only one space next to Monika and one space next to Sayori. Natsuki and Yuri walk over to the corner of the room where Natsuki grabs a wrapped tray and Yuri opens the closet. Still feeling awkward, I take a seat next to Sayori. Natsuki proudly marches back to the table, tray in hand. Okay, are you ready? Ta-da! What? Son of the guy from Home Improvement. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. That was a little sorry. Crack myself up. Natsuki lifts a foil off the tray to reveal a dozen white fluffy cupcakes decorated to look like little cats. I want to see them. The whiskers are drawn. Ah, thank you, Roman. I appreciate it. Oh, look. Sorry. The whiskers are drawn with icing and little pieces of chocolate were used to make ears. I want to see them. Don't do this to me. I want to see the cupcakes. So cute. I had no idea you were good at baking, or so good at baking, Natsuki. Well, you know. Just hurry and take one. Look at them! Sayori grabs one first and Monika, I follow. It's delicious! Sayori talks with a mouthful and has already managed to get icing on her face. I turn the cupcake around in my fingers, looking for the best angle to take a bite. Natsuki is quiet. What, you got something to say to me? I can't help but notice her sneaking glances in my direction. Fight! Fight me! Is she waiting for me to take a bite? Oh. I totally misread that. I apologize. I'm sorry. I finally bite down. Wow, I'm a dick. The icing is sweet and full of flavor. I wonder if she made it herself. This is really good. Thank you, Natsuki. Why are you thanking me? It's not like I haven't I heard this somewhere before? Made them for you or anything? Yeah, I've definitely heard this quite a lot. Eh? I thought you technically did. Sayori said, well, maybe, but not for you. No, you damn it, dummy. All right. I give up on Natsuki's weird logic and dismiss the conversation. Yuri returns to the table carrying the tea set. She carefully places a teacup in front of each of us before setting down the teapot next to the cupcake tray. You keep a whole tea set in this classroom? Don't worry, the teachers gave us permission. After all, doesn't a hot cup of tea help you enjoy a good book? I mean, you're not wrong. You're not wrong there. Uh, I guess. Don't let yourself get intimidated. Yuri's just trying to impress you. That's not insulted. Yuri looks away. I mean, I meant that, you know. I believe you. Well, tea and reading might not be a pastime for me, but I at least enjoy tea. I'm glad. Yuri faintly smiles to herself in relief. Monica raises an eyebrow, then smiles at me. Oh God. So what made you consider the literature club? I was afraid of this question. Something tells me I shouldn't tell Monica that I was practically dragged in here by Sayori. Well, I haven't joined any clubs yet, and Sayori seems really happy here, so that's okay. Don't be embarrassed. We'll make sure you feel right at home, okay? As president of Literature Club, it's my duty to make the club fun and exciting for everyone. Yeah, I have a feeling that you are going to be the first one that's trying to kill us. Or something along those lines. Monica, I'm surprised. How come you decided to start your own club? You could probably be a board member of any of the major clubs. Weren't you the leader of the debate club last year? Well, you know. To be honest, I can't stand all the politics around the major clubs. It feels like nothing but arguing about the budgeting and publicity and how to prepare for events. I'd much rather take something I personally enjoy and make something special out of it. I feel like there's could be a lot of things that people can enjoy that are really inappropriate. They make clubs out of. That's just my mind. My mind's dirty like that. And it encourages others to get into literature, then I'm fulfilling that dream. And if it encourages others to get into literature, then I'm fulfilling that dream. Monica really is a great leader. Yeah, you're gonna. Yuri also nods in agreement. Then I'm surprised there aren't more people in the club yet. It must be hard to start a new club. You could put it that way. Not many people are very interested in putting out all the effort to start something brand new. Especially when it's something that doesn't grab your attention, like literature. You have to work hard to convince people that you're both fun and worthwhile, but it makes school events like the festival that much more important. I'm confident that we can all really grow this club before we graduate. Right, everyone? Yeah! We'll do our best. You know it. Everyone enthusiastically agrees. Okay. I'm still gonna stick with my predictions. Left one's probably the one that's the most logical thinker. Purple hair's probably gonna be the one that's gonna die. Let's break down. Sayori's probably gonna die first, and the club leader's probably gonna try to kill us all. That's just my predictions. Again, I've never played this game before, so such different girls, all interested in the same goal. Monica must have worked really hard just to find these three. Maybe that's why they're also delighted by the idea of a new member joining. Though I still don't really know if I can keep up with their level of enthusiasm about literature. So, Bear, what kind of things do you like to read? Considering how little I've read these past few years, I don't really have a good way of answering that. I'm sorry, I'm laughing because that's probably my reaction would be if I ever got asked by that question by a literature club member. Oh god. Manga. I muttered quietly to myself, half joking. Natsuki's head suddenly perks up. It looks like she wants to say something, but she keeps quiet. Not much of a reader, I guess. Well, that can change. What am I saying? I spoke without thinking after seeing Yuri's sad smile. Oh. Anyway, what about you, Yuri? Well, let's see. Yuri traces the rim of her teacup with a finger. My favorites are usually novels that built deep and complex fantasy worlds. The level of creativity and craftsman behind them is amazing to me, and telling that good story in such a foreign world is equally impressive. Yuri goes on, clearly passionate about her reading. Hold on one second, guys. Sorry about that. She seems so reserved and timid since the moment I walked in, but it's obvious by the way her eyes light up that she finds her comfort in the world of books, not people. But you know, I like a lot of things. Stories with deep psychological elements usually immerse me as well. You mean like a video game that has a lot of deep psychological scars and emotional damage? And disturbing elements like that? Isn't it amazing how a writer can so deliberately take advantage of your own lack of imagination to completely throw you off the loop? Anyway, I've been reading a lot about horror lately. I read a horror book once. I desperately grasped something I can relate to at a minimal level. I don't really read a lot of horror novels, actually. I'm just not realizing that. At this rate, you might as well be having a conversation with a rock. Really? I wouldn't have expected that, Yuri. For someone as gentle as you. Yup. She's... actually, no. Different prediction. Provo's gonna kill us, try to kill us all. Leo's gonna die first. That's my prediction. Again, never played the game before. I guess you could say that. But if a story makes me think or takes me into another world, then I really can't put it down. Surreal horror is often successful at changing the way you look at the world, if only for a brief moment. Talk about foreshadowing? I hate horror. Talk about foreshadowing? Oh? Why is that? Well, Natsuki's eyes dart over me for a split second. What? Never mind. But, wow. That's right, you usually like to write about cute things, don't you, Natsuki? But what? What gives you that idea? You left a piece of scrap paper behind last club meeting. It looks like you were working on a poem called "Don't Say It Out Loud! Give it back!" Fine. Your cupcakes, your poems, everything you do is just as cute as you are. Sayori sidles up behind Natsuki and puts her hands on her shoulders. I'm not cute! Natsuki, you write your own poems? Well, I guess sometimes. Why do you care? I think that's impressive. Why don't you share them sometime? No. Natsuki averts her eyes. You wouldn't like them. Ah, not a very confident writer yet. I understand how Natsuki feels. Sharing that level of writing takes more than just confidence. The truest form of writing is writing to oneself. You must be willing to open up your readers, exposing your vulnerabilities, and showing even the deepest reaches of your heart. Do you have writing experience? Do you have writing experience too, Yuri? Maybe if you share some of your work, you could set an example of how Natsuki feel comfortable enough to share hers. Yeah. I guess it's the same for Yuri. Aww, why don't you read everyone's poems? We all sit in silence for a moment. Okay, I have an idea, everyone. Natsuki and Yuri look quizzically at Monika. Let's all go home and write a poem of our own. The next time we meet, we all share them with each other. That way, everyone's even. Yeah, let's do it. Oh god, of course the bubbly character that's going to... Plus, now that we have a new member, I think it helps all get a little bit more comfortable with each other and strengthen the bond of the club. Is that assuming that I'm going to write the poem? Because I don't think I'm going to write the poem. I mean, in real life, I suck at poems, so... And I'm assuming game me also sucks at poems, so... That's a no-go for me, bro. Sorry. That's a no-go. Isn't it right, Baron? Monica smiles warmly at me once again. Hold on. There's still one problem. Eh? What's that? Now that we're back on the original topic of me joining the club, I bluntly come forth with what's been on my mind the entire time. I never said I would join this club. Sayori may have convinced me to stop by, but I never made that decision. I still have other clubs to look at, and I lose my train of thought. All four girls stare back at me with dejected smiles. But, I'm sorry, I thought... Oh. Now you're making me feel bad. You all... I'm defenseless against these girls. How am I supposed to make a clear... How am I supposed to make a clear-headed decision when it's like this? That is... If writing the poems is the price I need to pay in order to spend every day with these beautiful girls... Right. Okay, I've decided then. I'll join the Literature Club. One by one, the girls' eyes light up. Yes! I'm so happy! Sayori wraps her arms around me, jumping up and down. Hey! You really did scare me there for a moment. If you really just came for the cupcakes, I would be super pissed. I mean, I totally did come for the cupcakes, Snoop. Then it makes it official. Welcome to the Literature Club. Thanks, I guess. Okay, everyone. I think with that, we can officially end today's meeting on a good note. Everyone remember tonight's assignment. Write a poem to bring the next meeting so we can all share. Monica looks at me over what's more. Baron, I look forward to see how you express yourself. Yeah. Can I really impress the class star Monica with my mediocre writing skills? I already feel the anxiety welling up inside me. Meanwhile, the girls continue to chit-chat as Yuri and Natsuki clean up their food. What? Hey, Baron, since we're already here, do you want to walk home together? That's right. Sayori and I never walk home together anymore because she always stays after school for clubs. Sure, might as well. Yay! With that, the two of us depart the club room and make our way home. The whole way, my mind wanders back and forth between the four girls. Sayori, Natsuki, Yuri, and of course, Monica. Will I really be happy spending every day after school in the Literature Club? Perhaps I'll have the chance to grow closer to one of the girls. Alright, I just need to make the most of my circumstances, and I'm sure good fortune will find me. And I guess that starts with writing a poem today. Okay. What? Pick words you think your favorite club member will like. Something good might happen with whoever likes your poem the most. Depression, fear, frightening. Okay. Think. What? Like Yuri. Yuri likes things like fear. Okay. I think. Sensation. Desire. What? I don't like where this is going. I feel like the more I choose, the worse this gets. Stable. Oh god. Parfait. Hey, that's nice. Judgment. Misery. Oh god, he's a horrible. Um, uh, okay, uh, really? Oh god! Massacre, love, adventure, incapable. Oh god. Happiness? I mean, I don't know. I don't like this. I'm afraid to play Massacre. Ah! Whoa! There we go. Ooh. Anime! Yeah, there we go. That's a good one. Okay, defeat, drink, stream, tears, breathe, stars to captivate, or captive, captive. Oh god. This is getting worse and worse and worse. Doki Doki Poetry Slam. Oh yeah. We're just having a good old time with this. She likes horror, so just right. Hey, there we go, fancy. Cry, entropy, calm. What? Bounty. What's I'm trying to think. Hopeless. Heartbeat, empty, socks, nature, cheer, sadness, joy. I don't know what to choose. I'm probably gonna choose a shit poem when I work with it. Socks. Ooh. Unending. Philosophy. Ooh. That's one. Inferno. Oh god! This is terrible! Mouse. Color, fluffy, warm, feather, pout, passion, molly, passion, there you go. Extraordinary. Nibble. Embrace. Stars. Oh my god. Lust. I just written something I should not have written. Hi again, Baron. Glad to see you didn't run away from us. Nah, don't worry. This might be a little strange for me, but at least I keep my word. Well, I'm back at the Literature Club. I was the last to come in, so everyone else is already hanging out. Thanks for keeping your promise, Baron. I hope this isn't too overwhelming of a commitment to you. Maybe you dive headfirst in literature when you're not accustomed to it. Oh come on, like he deserves any slack. Sario told me he didn't even want to join any clubs this year, and last year too. I don't think you plan just to come in here and hang out, or what? But if you don't take it seriously, then you won't see the end of it. Natsuki, you certainly have a big mouth for someone who keeps their manga collection in the club room. Natsuki finds herself stuck between saying Monica and manga. Manga is literature! I mean, technically she's not wrong. You do read manga. There are words. So it is literature. Swiftly defeated, Natsuki plops back into her seat. Don't worry, guys. Baron always gives his best as long as he's having fun. He also makes busy work without even asking. Or without me even asking. Like cooking, cleaning the room. How dependable. Sorry, that's because your room is so messy it's distracting. And you almost set your house on fire once. Is that so? You two are really good friends, aren't you? Might be a little jealous. How come? You and Baron can become good friends too. I don't think she wants to become good friends. Sayori? As usual, Sayori seems oblivious to the weird situation she just put me into. Oh, Yuri even brought you something today, you know? But wait, Sayori? Eh? Me? Not really. Don't be shy. It's really nothing. What is it? Never mind. Sorry, it may sound like a big deal when it's really not. What do we do? Eh? I'm sorry, Yuri. I wasn't thinking. I guess the means up to me to rescue the situation. Hey, don't worry about it. First of all, I wasn't expecting anything in the first place. So any nice gesture from you is a pleasant surprise. It makes me feel happy no matter what. Is that so? Yeah, I won't make it a big deal if you don't want it to be. Alright. Well, here. Yuri reaches through her bag and pulls out a book. Oh. That's nice. Thank you. I didn't want you to feel left out, so I picked out a book that I thought you might enjoy. It's a short read, so it should keep your attention even if you don't usually read. We could, you know, discuss it if you want to. If you wanted. This is. How is this girl accidentally being so cute? She even picked out a book she thinks I like, despite me not reading much. Yuri, thank you. I'll definitely read this. I enthusiastically pick the book. Phew. Well, you can't read it. Well, you can read it at your own pace. I look forward to hearing what you think. Oh wow, I have 4 people watching? Damn. Oh wait, hold on. Hold on. I do have 4 people watching. Hello, 4 people. Now that everyone's settled in, I expect Monica to kick off some scheduled activities for the club. That doesn't seem to be the case. Sayuri and Monica are having a cheery conversation in the corner. Yuri's face is already buried in the book. I can't help but notice her tense expression like she was having for this chance. Meanwhile, Natsuki's rummaging around in the closet. I'm really curious to talk to Yuri a little more. At the same time, I feel bad for distracting her from reading. I catch a glimpse of the cover of a book. It looks like the same book that she lent to me. More than that, she seems to be on the first few pages. Ah, crap. I think she noticed me looking at her. She sneaks in and glances at me and our eyes meet for a split second. But that only makes her hide her face deeper in her book. Sorry. I was just spacing out. I muttered this, sensing that I made her uncomfortable. Oh, it's fine. If I was focused, then I probably wouldn't have noticed in the first place. But I'm just rereading a bit of this, so that's the book you gave me, right? Mm-hmm. I wanted to reread some of it. Not for any particular reason. Just curious, how come you had 2 copies of the same book? Well, when I stopped at the bookstore yesterday... that's not what I meant. I mean, I just happened to buy 2 of them. Ah, I see. There's something fairly obvious here that Yuri isn't telling me, but I decided to let it go. I'll definitely start reading it soon. Well, I'm glad you're here. Once it starts to pick up, you might have a hard time putting it down. It's a very engaging, relatable story. Is that so? What is it about? What's it about anyway? Well, Yuri closes the book and scans her eyes over the back. The book is titled Portrait of Markov. There's an ominous looking eye. I do not like where this is going. Anytime there's the words ominous and eye symbol on it, generally not a good sign. There's an ominous looking eye symbol on the front cover. Alright. I just wanted to make sure I don't accidentally give anything away. Basically about this girl in high school moves in with a long-lost younger sister. But as soon as she does so, her life gets really strange. She gets targeted by these people who escaped from a human experiment prison. And while her life's in danger, she needs to desperately choose who to trust. No matter what she does, she ends up destroying most of her relationships and her life starts to fall apart. That's kind of dark, isn't it? Yuri made it sound like it was going to be a nice story, so that dark turn came out of nowhere. Yuri gently giggles all of a sudden. Are you not a fan of that sort of thing, Baron? I mean, if I was, I wouldn't be playing this game. I'm just saying. No, it's not that. I mean, I could definitely enjoy those kinds of stories, so don't worry. I hope so. Yeah, I totally forgot that Yuri's into those things. She shows sign reclusive on the outside, but her mind seems to be completely different. It's just that those kind of stories, they challenge you to look at life from a strange new perspective, when horrible things happen not just because someone wants to be evil, but because they have their own goals, or their own philosophy that they believe in it. Oh, That's such a good point. Then suddenly, when you thought you related to the protagonist, they make it out to be a naive one, letting their one-sided morals interfere with the villain's plans. I'm rambling, aren't I? Not again. I'm sorry. Hey, don't apologize. I haven't lost interest or anything. Well, I guess it's alright then. But I feel like I should tell you that I have this problem. When I let things like books and writing fill my thoughts, I kind of forget to pay attention to other people. So I'm sorry if I end up saying something strange. Is this an autistic coded character? She's an autistic character. Huh. Damn. And please stop me if I start talking too much. I really don't think you need to worry. That just means you're passionate about reading. The least I can do is listen. It's a literature club after all. That's true. In fact, I might as well get started reading it, right? You don't have to. What are you saying? Just a moment ago, you said you were looking forward to it. Let me just get the book. I quickly retrieved the book that I had put into my bag. Alright, it's fine if I stay here, right? I slipped into the seat next to Yuri's. Yeah. Are you sure? You seem a little apprehensive. I'm sorry. It's not that I don't want to do. It's just something I'm not very used to. That is, reading in company of someone. I see. Well, just tell me if I am distracting you or anything. Alright. I open the book and start the prologue. I soon understand what Yuri means about reading in company. It's as if I could feel her presence over my shoulder as I read. It's not a particularly bad thing. Maybe a little distracting, but the feeling is somewhat comforting. Yuri's in the corner of my eye. I realize that she's not actually looking at her own book. I glance over. It looks like she's reading from my book instead. Sorry. I was just... Yuri, you really apologize a lot, don't you? I do? I don't really mean to. Sorry. I mean... Well, this should work, right? I slide my desk up against Yuri's and hold the book more between the two of them. Ooh. I suppose so. Yuri timidly closes her own copy. Once we lean in a little bit, our shoulders are almost touching. It feels like my left arm is in the way, so I instead use my right hand to hold the book open. I guess that makes it kind of difficult to turn the page. Here. Okay, I gotta admit, the hour's pretty cool. That's pretty impressive. Yuri takes her left arm and holds the left side of a book between her thumb and forefinger. I do the same thing with my right arm on the right side of my book. That way, I turn the page and Yuri slides it under her thumb after it flips it to her side. But in holding like this, we're huddled even closer together than before. It's actually kind of distracting me. It's as if I can feel the warmth of Yuri's face, and she's in the corner of my vision. Are you ready? Eh? To turn the page. Sorry. I think I got a bit distracted for a second. I glance over at Yuri's face and our eyes meet. Hello. I don't know how I'll be able to keep up with her. That's okay. You're not as used to reading, right? I don't mind being patient if it takes you a bit longer. It's probably the least I can do, since you've been so patient with me. Yeah, thanks. We continue reading. Yuri no longer asks me if I'm ready to turn the page. Instead, I just assume that she finishes the page before me, so I turn it by my own volition. We continue the first chapter in silence. Even so, turning each page almost feels like an intimate exchange. You're mine. My thumb gently letting go of the page, letting it float over to her side as she catches it under her own thumb. Hey Yuri, this might be a silly thought, but the main character kind of reminds me of you a little bit. You think so? How does she? Well, I guess she's more blunt in a lot of ways, but she also second guesses all the things that she says and does. Like she's afraid she'll do something wrong. It's not like I can see into your head or anything, but the kind of reminiscent of some of your mannerisms. I see. You remain silent for a moment. But Baron, that's probably a terrible thing to have in common with her. Ooh. That's so embarrassing that you think that. Wait, I didn't mean it in a bad way, I think. Sorry, I didn't know you were self-conscious about that sort of thing. I guess I more meant it. That's kind of cute. What are you saying all of a sudden? Okay, everyone. I think it's about time we shared today's poems with each other. Oh, thank God. We might not have enough time if we wait too long. Yuri exhales, spared from finishing her thought. Is that all right, Yuri? You look kind of down. I'm sorry if you haven't been looking forward to this. It's not. It's fine. Yuri releases her hand from the book, causing it to close down on top of her thumb. Alright. I guess I'll do some more reading tonight. Or would you prefer I only read with you? I guess I'll don't much of a preference either way. In that case, I'll read a little more tonight. It'll be more fun to read with you after it picks up a bit, you know? That's good reasoning. In that case, feel free to finish the first 2 chapters in your own time. Alright. I stand up, I make a mental note of where I left off in the book, then slip it back into my bag. By the way, did you remember to write a poem last night? Yeah. My relaxation ends. But I think, I got stuff to do, so I'm gonna end the stream here. Hopefully, I'll probably come back in like 3 minutes. Stay tuned, everyone. Adios, sayonara, and goodbye. Hold on, you say first. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna just cut off the mic. I'll be back. And we're back, folks. Sorry, I had to do adult responsibilities, because, you know, those are important. I can't believe I agreed to do something so embarrassing. I couldn't really find much inspiration since I'd never really done it before. Oh, I'm sure I could find... Oh, I'm sure there was a lot of inspiration when I was writing it down. Well, now that everyone's ready, why don't you find someone to share with? I can't wait. Sorry, Monica enthusiastically pull out the poems. Sayori is on a wrinkled sheet of loose leaf torn from a spiritual final book. Hold on. I've got to stay caffeinated and hydrated at the same time. Rockstar recovery. On the other hand, Monica wrote hers in a composition notebook. I can already see Monica's pristine handwriting from where I sit. Natsuki and Yuri reluctantly comply as well, reaching into their bags. I do the same myself. Who should I show my poem to first? I kind of like Yuri. But I mean, I was trying to press Yuri for the most part, so Yuri seems most experienced, so I should start with her. I can trust her opinion to be fair. As Yuri reads a poem, I notice her eyes lighten. Exceptional. She thinks my poem's exceptional. Yay! Eh? What was that? Did I say that out loud? Yuri first covers her mouth, but then ends up covering her whole face. She's going to hate me. You really didn't do anything wrong, Yuri. Eh? I guess you're right. What am I getting so nervous for? Yuri takes a breath. So, what kind of writing experience do you have? You use your imagery and metaphors indicates you've written a lot of poetry before. I did. Really? Wow, that's a huge compliment coming from you. This is actually my first time, really. Huh? Yuri stares at me blankly, then looks at my poem again. Well, I know that. I just meant, Yuri trails off, unable to find an excuse. She traces her fingers across the words in her poem as if breaking it down more thoroughly. Yeah. Okay. This is the reason I was able to tell. It's just that there are specific writing habits that are usually typical of new writers. And having been through that myself, I kind of learned to pick up on them. I think the most noticeable thing I recognize is in new writers that they try to make their style very deliberate. In other words, they tend to pick a writing style separated from the topic matter, and they form-fit the two together. Their end result is that both the style and the expressiveness are weakened. I'm learning more about writing literature from a video game than in school. What does that tell you, folks? Once Yuri finds her train of thought, it's as if her demeanor totally changes. Her stammering is completely gone, and she sounds like an expert. Of course, that's not something you can be blamed for. There are so many different skills and techniques that go into writing even a simple poem. Not just finding them and building them, but getting them to work together is probably the most challenging part. It might take some time, but it all comes with practice and learning by example and trying new things. I also hope that everyone else in the club gives you more valuable feedback. Oh, sweet Jesus, that was a lot to say. Natsuki can be a little biased, though. Biased? How? Well, never mind. I shouldn't be talking about people like that. Sorry. It's fine. I'm not sure if Yuri's apologizing to herself, to me, or to Natsuki. Do you mind if I read your poem now? Oh, do you mind if I read? Please do. I love to share my thought process behind it. Yuri smiles dreamily as if that's a rare opportunity for her. Which itself is kind of funny. After all, isn't this supposed to be a literature club? Ghost under the light. The tendrils of my hair illuminate beneath the amber glow, bathing. It must be this one, the last remaining street light to have withstood the test of damn. Is it? Wow, this is a good poem. Huh. The last yet to be replaced by the sickening blue-green hue of the future. I bathe. calm, breathing air of the present but living in the past. The light flickers. I flicker back. I'm sorry I have such terrible handwriting. That's better handwriting than I do. What the hell? It's like a bajillion times better handwriting. What? I wasn't thinking that at all. It took you a long time to read. Well, I just don't read script very often. I just think your handwriting's pretty. Eh? That's a relief. Also, I like the poem. Even though it's short, it was really descriptive. It wasn't too short? I usually write longer poems. Not at all. I'm really glad you like it. I'll be honest, since our first time sharing, I wanted to write something a little bit more mild. Something easy to digest, I suppose. Are you into ghosts, Yuri? Actually, the story isn't about ghosts at all, Baron. Really? I must have totally missed the point. Well, I suppose you did only glance over it after all. But remember that poets often express their own thoughts, feelings, and experiences in the work. They usually do more than tell a simple story or paint a picture. In this case, perhaps the subject of the poem is only being symbolically compared to a ghost, lingering in your last remaining place of comfort, unable to let go of the past, and soon to be left with nothing. That's a lot more solemn putting it that way. I hadn't even thought about that. That's impressive. Eh? It's nothing, really. Yours was impressive too, so... Nah. If anything, I could probably learn a thing or two from you. You think so? Yeah, of course. You know... I was really nervous about doing all this. But in the end, I enjoyed it. I'm going to keep doing my best for you, Baron. I'm sure you will. Me too. Who should I show my poem to next? Well, I think Natsuki's an ass. Too embarrassing to show Monica. I'm gonna show Sayori. This is a good poem, Baron. Oh, excuse me. Are you sure it's your first time? Of course. It's not that good. Am I the kind of guy who would be writing poems in his spare time? I guess you're right. Well, that's why I'm impressed. Why impress me? Well, to be honest, I was afraid you wouldn't do it so seriously, or that you wouldn't write one at all. I'm really happy. I'm really just happy that you wrote one. It just reminds me of how you're really a part of the club now. Not to mention the fact that I'm standing in front of you in the club room. Well, of course. I'm not really into it yet, but that doesn't mean I'll break my promise. See? It's like I said before, Baron. Deep down, you're not selfish at all, you know? Trying new things like this for other people, that's something that only really good people do. Thanks, Sayori. I'm not sure if Sayori sees the full picture of my motives here. I mean, you are joining a club just so you can... Or I am joining a club so I can talk to cute girls. That sounded weird. I'm just gonna shut up now. No. Then again, I can't deny that she's part of the reason I joined. Knowing how much this means to her and all. Yeah, and I'm gonna make sure you have lots of fun here, okay? That'll be my way of thanking you. Alright, I'm gonna hold on to that then. Yay! Now you're reading my poem too, right? Don't worry, I'm really bad at this. We'll see about that. Dear sunshine, the way you glow through my blinds in the morning makes me feel like you miss me. Kiss my forehead to help me out of bed, making me rub the sleepy from my eyes. Bleh. Are you asking me to come out and play? Are you trusting me to wish away a rainy day? I look above, the sky is blue. It's a secret, but I trust you too. If it wasn't for you, I could sleep forever, but I'm not mad. Yay. Sayori, this is just a guess, but did you wait until this morning to write this? No, just a little bit. You can't answer just a little bit to a yes or no question. I forgot to do it last night. Well, at least that makes me feel better about myself. Don't be mean. I still try my best. Yeah. I didn't mean to say that it was a bad poem. It came out nice. Or how should I put it? It sounds just like you. Really? Yeah, especially that last line. I make eggs and toast. Even though you were late to school, it's bad to skip breakfast. You get all cranky. Well, I guess there's no point in arguing. Anyway, thanks for showing me. This was so much fun. Monica's the best. Ah, yeah. But next time, I won't forget. And I'm gonna write the best poem ever. Well, I guess I'll look forward to it. I might do another playthrough to see what happens if I just, like, choose the words that, you know, are, like, deeply disturbing. See what happens. I guess there's no way of skipping this. Well, let's see what not to thinks. Well, it's about what I expected from someone like you. The fuck is that supposed to mean? That's a little blunt. Well, excuse me. It's not like I said it was bad. It just didn't invoke any emotions. So it's basically not cute enough for your taste. Do you want to get smacked? I'll pass. Well, anyway, I guess I need to show you mine. Not that you'll like it. What? I don't. Should I read this? I feel like this is so. Eagles can fly, monkeys can climb, crickets can leap, horses can race, owls can seek, cheetahs can run, eagles can fly, people can try, but that's about it. This is so dumb. Ow. Yeah. I told you they weren't gonna like it. Could use a little bit of work. I like it. No, I didn't. Why are we lying? Why am I lying? What? Just be honest. I am. I'm not. I'm really not. Why are you so convinced that I wouldn't like it? Because it's actually stupid. It's dumb. Well, because everyone in high school thinks that everyone in high school thinks that writing has to be all sophisticated stuff, so people don't even take my writing seriously. But isn't the point of poems for people to express themselves? Your writing style wouldn't make your message any less valid. Yes, exactly. I like when it's easy to read, but it hits you hard. Like in this poem. Seeing everyone around you doing great things can be really disheartening. Hold on, guys. Sorry. Seeing everyone around you doing great things can be really disheartening. Oh, no. So I decided to write about it. Yeah, I understand. But the other nice thing about simple writing is that it puts more weight on the wordplay. Like I set up for a rhyme at the end, but then made it fall flat on purpose. Interesting. How's pretty down the feeling in the last line? So you did. I guess more went into it than I realized. That's what it means to be a pro. I'm glad you learned something. Didn't expect that from the youngest one here, did you? Yeah, guess not. I decided to humor her with that last comment. I don't really care how old everyone is, but if Natsuki is feeling proud, then I won't take that away from her. Alright, well, I'm actually gonna save here, and this time I am actually going to end my stream because I need to do adult responsibilities. Yay! So, thanks again for watching. If you like this video, please subscribe to my channel, and also push that notification for more content updates. I guess, I don't know. Yeah, but in the meantime, adios, sayonara, and goodbye.